This is Travis Stone for the Rush Report. I'm here with the assistant coach of the Rush, Shooter. How you doing today, Coach?
Fantastic, thanks.
Good, good. I just want to ask you about last week's big win. You know, you're missing a few players. Let's talk a bit about the depth of your team.
Yeah, it was great. Obviously, we knew we were up against it, but I'm pretty confident in the group that we had there, regardless of missing some of our top players. But there was one point where we maybe made a bit of a mistake, didn't have all of our handlers out there, and Ryan. Jonesy and then and Liam Bradford just kind of walked it up, and to me that was a really fantastic moment for us.
And the perfect season is obviously becoming a reality now. Just could you have predicted this coming into the season, and have you guys got to be undefeated this season so far?
I think the key thing is that each juncture we respect our opponent. I think there's enough athletes in this league that if you leave people open, they're going to score. So we're going out there each time on defense and giving it our all, and that's where we're able to maybe make a bit of an impression on some of these teams, and that's allowed us to pull these games out.
And, you know, being the dominant team you've been, how do you get your energy up for some games when you're going against a team maybe lower in the standings?
I think that's the biggest thing I'm finding with in this league is the games are quite long, and I think that's been kind of a big part of my role as the assistant coach. Dime's doing all the top end stuff, and I've been trying to make sure that everybody's got their mind in it from through the first, second, third, and fourth quarters.
So you're the energy guy?
A little bit, I think. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to make sure that it's always up. And but it was tough last week. You saw it waned a little bit. The crowd got a little bit quiet. Rochester was on a roll, but that's when not just myself, but some of the team really stepped up and said, "We can't let this happen. Let's turn it on," and it did.
And what do you need to do today to beat this Breeze team?
I think it's the same thing is respect the other team 100%. Is we know that if we leave any of those guys open, they're going to score on us. So we've got to play that grinding D that we use regardless of who we're playing against. And I think it's make sure that we're hitting the open guys. It's not trying to do anything ridiculously creative. There's going to be open players in advantageous spots, and let's hit them and go from there.
And just talk quickly. I can't even speak today.
I can talk
it's
really quick.
it's hot in here. Yeah. Just about the field, and if it floods and if it gets wet, does that change how you play the game?
Certainly, we've noticed about our home field is it is a little bit slippery, and so we noticed that one of the games we played previously in kind of the first point before people realized that people were sliding out on their first cuts, and that's what this warm up that the guys are after right now to do is to make sure they've got the footing right for the conditions and go from there. But you know, bad things can happen. You could be in perfectly good place for a D and slip and fall, and hopefully that doesn't turn the game around for the other team.
All right, thanks a lot. Good luck out there.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.